Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope everybody is good, happy, safe indoors, and enjoying life. Now, today we will start a new chapter of Geography, lesson number 1, India's size and location. In this chapter, we will discuss about India's size and extent, India's location, about standard meridian of India and its value. After that, we will discuss about latitude extent and longitude extent, comparison with China as regard its extent and population, then India and the world, trade routes. After that, we will discuss about the political division of India. Now, first of all, let me introduce with India. First, I want to discuss about India. India is the oldest civilization in the world. There are various phases of history glorify the country. Can you geographically define India? What are the basic attributes which would help you defining India geographically? Is it the location and size of country? The location of India can be understood from different perspectives. Location of India in the world, location of India in Asia, location of India in subcontinent. So student, let us find out more about India's size and location. But first I want to tell you about something more. I want to tell you about equator. I want to tell you about latitude, longitude, prime meridian. All these things we will discuss first in this chapter. स्टूडेंट्स, आपने कभी अर्थ को देखा है? यदि आप अर्थ को देखते हैं तो यू कैन सी अ रेड लाइन. यहाँ आपको एक रेड लाइन दिखाई दे रही है. दिस इज अ रेड लाइन. This line is known as an imaginary line. It divided Earth in two equal parts. First one is northern hemisphere, second one is southern hemisphere. This line is known as equator. This line is known as equator. There are many countries in both hemisphere, in northern hemisphere and in southern hemisphere. If we are talking about the northern hemisphere, there are many countries situated like India, China, Mongolia, Turkey, Egypt, Iran, Russia, Japan, China. All these countries situated in northern hemisphere. But we are talking about the southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere, there are many countries situated in southern hemisphere also. For example, Ethiopia, Somalia, Uganda, Zambia. All these countries are situated in southern hemisphere. But in this map, we don't know about the exact location of India. We know that India lies on southern hemisphere. अगर मैं एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन की बात करती हूँ तो एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन कोई नहीं बता सकता. Fine. Here students, I want to tell you about longitude and latitude also. What do you mean by longitude and what do you mean by latitude? I told you the portion which is north of the equator. I already told you the portion which is north of the equator is known as northern hemisphere and other half called southern hemisphere. Fine. This is North Pole, this is South Pole. Equator lies on 0 degree. I already told you that Earth is round in shape and the axis of the globe has two end pole, that is North Pole. Here students, I want to tell you about two lines. First is horizontal line and second one is vertical line. Just see these lines. This is known as sleeping line. This is known as sleeping line. This is known as standing line. Sleeping line is known as horizontal line and standing line is known as a vertical line. हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइंस वो होती हैं जो इक्वेटर के पैरेलल हैं. जो इक्वेटर जो है आपका उसके पैरेलल में है, दैट इज नोन एज द हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइंस एंड दैट इज नोन एज लैटिट्यूड्स. एंड वेस्ट टू ईस्ट लाइंस आर नोन एज लॉन्गिट्यूड लाइंस. और ये कैसी होती है लॉन्गिट्यूड्स लाइन? लाइक अ स्टैंडिंग लाइन. इन दोनों ही लाइंस को लॉन्गिट्यूड्स को और लैटिट्यूड्स को हम डिग्रीज में मेजर करते हैं. 0 degree latitude, that is known as equator. I already told you about this thing. मतलब this is a set of circle and semi circles. आपको यहाँ पर दिखाई दे रहा है circles और semi circles दिखाई दे रहे हैं and that can be drawn on the surface of the globe. And this full circle run from east to west. These are known as line of latitudes and or parallel lines. I already told you about the earth can be divided in two parts, two equal parts. Which line is the longest and the most important line of latitude is called equator. Second one, line of longitude, that is a set of circle joining the north pole to the south pole. This is called as a line of longitude or meridian line. This meridian passing through Greenwich near London is taken as starting line. It is 0 degree longitude. It's called a prime meridian line. Fine student. तो 0 degree latitude पे जो है that is equator और 0 degree longitude पे है that is known as prime meridian. Fine. This one, this is a latitude. This is known as, this one is a latitude. This is known as 0 degree equator and this is 0 degree longitude. This is known as prime meridian line. This is from north to south pole. Fine. This is prime meridian and this is equator. I hope students this is a little bit typical, but I think you are understood about these equators, these longitudes, these latitudes, these prime meridian. Fine students. Children, I understand that it becomes a little difficult, but we can understand it by the pictures. Fine. Now students, we are coming on North Pole, South Pole and West and East. This picture denote to the Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere. आपको सिर्फ एक चीज़ रिमाइंड करनी है, एक चीज़ याद रखनी है. दिस इज़ ओनली वन थिंग दैट जब भी हम नदर्न हेमिस्फेयर और सदर्न हेमिस्फेयर पर सिचुएटेड कंट्री की कंडीशन जानेंगे तो हम उस कंट्री का डिस्टेंस जो है वो इक्वेटर से ही कैलकुलेट करेंगे. यदि मुझे किसी भी कंट्री की सिचुएशन या डिस्टेंस जानना है तो यदि वो नदर्न हेमिस्फेयर में या सदर्न हेमिस्फेयर में सिचुएटेड है तो मैं कैसे उसको पता करूँगी? बाय देयर इक्वेटर। और यदि मुझे ईस्टर्न और वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज़ की लोकेशन जाननी है देन आई विल गो ऑन द प्राइम मेरिडियन, और मैं उसको किससे कैलकुलेट करूँगी? प्राइम मेरिडियन से करूँगी। यदि यानी जो डिस्टेंस मेज़र है वो हम लॉन्गिट्यूड और लैटिट्यूड के बारे में ही जानने पे कर पाएंगे। यदि मैं इंडिया की एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन की बात कर रही हूँ, हेयर आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द इंडिया। व्हाट इज़ द इंडिया एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन? तो इंडिया की एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन क्या है? इंडिया इज सिचुएटेड इन नदर्न ईस्टर्न हेमिस्फेयर। इंडिया कहाँ सिचुएटेड है? नदर्न और ईस्टर्न हेमिस्फेयर में, नदर्न हेमिस्फेयर में और साथ में ईस्टर्न हेमिस्फेयर में। फाइन। जब नदर्न हेमिस्फेयर की बात करते हैं तो हम डिस्टेंस जानने के लिए इक्वेटर से ही मेज़र करते हैं, हम इक्वेटर को ही देखते हैं। फाइन। लेकिन यदि मुझे ईस्टर्न हेमिस्फेयर को देखना है, हमें ईस्टर्न हेमिस्फेयर से हमें डिस्टेंस जानना है, तो हम किसकी बात करेंगे? तो हम प्राइम मेरिडियन के ही मेज़र करेंगे, प्राइम मेरिडियन को ही मेज़र करते हैं। इससे हमें पता चलता है कि इंडिया जो है वो 8 डिग्री नॉर्थ और 37 डिग्री नॉर्थ लैटिट्यूड के बीच में ही लाई करता है। इंडिया कहाँ लाई कर रहा है? व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द India's location, then we will talk about the India's size. नदर्न हेमिस्फीयर और ईस्टर्न जो हेमिस्फीयर है उसके बीच में ही इंडिया क्या करता है? लाई करता है। फाइन। नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, आई एम कमिंग ऑन northern hemisphere and eastern hemisphere. We will already talked about all these things, but यहाँ एक important चीज़ और है, that is a tropic of cancer. जब मैं इंडिया की बात करती हूँ तो मैं सबसे पहले बात करूँगी ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर की। इंडिया का जो मिड पार्ट है वो कौन सा है? दैट इज़ अ ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर, जो इंडिया को 2 पार्ट्स में क्या करता है? डिवाइड करता है। दैट इज नोन एज द ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर। स्टूडेंट, वन मोर थिंग इज हेयर, when we are talking about the southeast, here we are talking about the southeast, this is southeast. तो साउथ ईस्ट में क्या है? बे ऑफ बंगाल है। और साउथ वेस्ट की बात मैं करती हूँ तो यहाँ पर क्या है? यहाँ पे हमें क्या दिखाई दे रहा है? यहाँ पर हमें अरेबियन सी दिखाई दे रहा है, बे ऑफ बंगाल एंड अरेबियन सी। फाइन। व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अरेबियन सी एंड बे ऑफ बंगाल, तब हम ये बात करेंगे, तब हम ये कह सकते हैं कि अरेबियन सी के पास में क्या है? लक्षद्वीप। कौन सा आइलैंड है इंडिया में? लक्षद्वीप। और जब मैं बात कर रही हूँ बे ऑफ बंगाल की, देन वी विल से दैट हेयर अंडमान एंड निकोबार आइलैंड। दोनों आइलैंड के बारे में मैंने आपको क्लियर कर दिया है। बे ऑफ बंगाल के पास में कौन सा आइलैंड है? दैट इज़ अंडमान एंड निकोबार। और अरेबियन सी की बात करती हूँ तो उसके पास में यानी साउथ वेस्ट में कौन सा है आइलैंड है? दैट इज़ अ लक्षद्वीप आइलैंड। Now students, I want to tell you about the location of India. India occupies the central peninsula of southern Asia. It consists of the mainland and the 2 group of islands, namely the Andaman and Nicobar Island in the Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea. The mainland of India lies at the head of the Indian Ocean between 8 degree 4 minute and 37 degree 6 minute north latitude and 68 degrees 7 minute and 97 degree 25 minute longitude. India entirely lies to the north of the equator. However, the southernmost part of India, that is Kanyakumari, lies 8 degrees north to the equator, while the Great Nicobar Island is still closer to the equator. And the Tropic of Cancer, it passes nearly the midway across the India and is divided India in two halves. Students, hope you have understood the location of India. Now we will come on the standard meridian of India and its value. India lies to the east of the prime meridian, 68 degrees 7 minute to 97 degree 25 east longitude. So, to follow one timing, India has accepted 82 degree 30 minutes east longitude as the standard meridian of India. The local time at this meridian has been accepted as the Indian Standard Time throughout India. Such a thing that has a great merit of its own. It has avoided a lot of confusion which could have been created due to following of different local times. It has brought harmony in time throughout the country. Now students, what are the implications of Tropic of Cancer running among the halfway through the country? The Tropic of Cancer is an imaginary line. I already told you this is an imaginary line, and it run parallel to the equator in North Hemisphere at 23.5 degree north latitude. The Tropic of Cancer runs almost halfway through India. It implies a lot. The southern part of India lie within the tropic and are rationally hotter than the northern part. Fine. Now students, we will come on next topic, that is India's size. Now we will talk about India's size. Student, India is a vast country. India is a vast country which lies in the south of Asia. It is the 7th largest country of the world after Russia, Canada, USA, China, then Brazil, then Australia, and then India. Its area is about 3.28 million square kilometer. It is about 2.42% of the total area of the world. The north-south extent of India is 3,200 kilometers. It's spread from snow-covered Himalayas in the north to the southern tip at Kanyakumari. It is about Earth's circumference 40,000 kilometers. The east-west extent of our country is 3,000 kilometers. Now you can well imagine how large our country is. It is enough to include 24 countries of West Europe. It is bounded in the north by Himalayas and in south by the Indian Ocean. Its the Bay of Bengal touches the Bay of Bengal. The Bay of Bengal touches eastern coast and Arabian Sea touches its western coast. As already said, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands lie in Bay of Bengal and the Lakshadweep Island lies in Arabian Sea. Fine. In this you can see this is Lakshadweep and this is Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman and Nicobar is situated in Bay of Bengal, and this Lakshadweep is situated in Arabian Sea. India possesses a long coastline of about 6,100 kilometers. It's India's size and location. Now we will come on the latitudinal extent or north-south extent of India and its implication. The latitudinal or north-south extent of India is about 3,200 kilometers, which is 1/12 of the total circumferences of the earth. And longitudinal extent, its India lies between 68 degrees 7 minutes east to 97 degrees 25 east. Its longitudinal extent is about 30 degree. Fine. So we can say that India's east-west extent is quite wider, which has been spatial significance of its own. This much is enough for today. I will discuss more topics in the next class. Have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. God bless you.